Hey everyone of YouTube! Today I will be talking about the wonderful and intimidating service institution of hostels. Okay, so hostels, I was so intimidated by hostels when I first found out about them. I was like, people actually bunk together in one room, 12 other people living together. That is so gross. But I saw those prices and I said, well, I think this will be fine. I'll be fine. I think this is good. The thing about hostels is that they are so cheap compared to the hotels or Airbnbs. I basically booked 2 hostels for my trip. I will be going to London for 5 days. The second city, I will be going to Brussels. Yeah, I'll be going to those cities and basically experiencing the city with other travelers. I will tell you on steps on finding your perfect hostel. Okay, 1, go to hostelworld.com. Hostelworld.com is amazing when looking for hostels at a decent price, and you can basically sort the list of options from price, distance, rate, and other various factors that are important to you. Distance is the number 1 option that you should consider when looking at hostels, because A, you don't want to be taking the metro everywhere and spending money on small little things that eventually add up at the end. Obviously, you don't want to be tired, coming from a party and you have to take the metro to this hostel far out of the city. It just doesn't sound appealing. Another good thing about Hostel World was that it showed thousands on thousands of reviews for a given hostel if they're popular, and it rates it on this 0 to 10 scale on how the hostel did and basically performed for other backpackers. And the most important thing about choosing a hostel is if it's clean or not. When I was looking at reviews, it was there was mold, the showers barely worked, and there was period blood. And I was like, no, that's not for me. So look out for hostels with reviews that has a low cleanliness rate. The atmosphere. Look out for atmosphere when you're looking at hostels, because if you're looking for a pretty chill hostel, the atmosphere might be low on the scale. But if you're looking for a hostel that has events, bar crawls, I'm going to England, pub crawls, and events that free city tours or something like that, I would definitely recommend looking at the atmosphere when you're deciding on what kind of hostel you want. Because obviously you don't want to go to a hostel and it's a party central hostel and you're just looking for a chill kind of laid back, I just want to sleep kind of thing. But if you don't really care about that and you do want to party a little bit, I do recommend looking at the atmosphere and seeing if it's 8 to 9 on Hostel World, because that's very important. I do recommend going by those rules on, how to choose a hostel, because it gets really, really complicated at looking at the reviews and the facilities that it has, and it's just a lot to take in, but it's possible to do. And the light got dark. Okay. But anyways, that's basically it when it comes to hostels. Oh, and when you go to a hostel, make sure they have storage for your stuff. And if they do have storage, make sure that they provide padlocks. And if they don't, get a padlock. They obviously want to make money and have small little fees when it comes to, those small amenities, to balance off the low cost of a hostel. They will also charge for towels if you need one. If you want to rent one or if you want to buy one, you have to pay a certain amount to get these towels. So please consider that when looking at hostels. And I could take up an hour talking about hostels and what you should look for in a hostel. But I think the general rule of thumb is, for one, see if the location is close enough to the city center. 2, the atmosphere. Is this hostel for you and your expectations on the social life of the hospital? What? Of the hostel. 3, cleanliness. Don't be dirty. Don't be dirty, guys. Look out for the cleanliness. It matters. Watch out for those small little fees that they will put in. Breakfast, padlocks, towels, storage. Some hostels charge for storage. And make sure to bring an extra padlock or extra towel. So guys, that's basically it with my rules for getting a hostel, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I'll be posting another video about my packing next week, I think. No, not next week. Close to September 10th, because I'll obviously be leaving the country on September 10th, so look out for that. I'll be posting film reviews for the first time next week. I'm really nervous about having a film review because I've never done it, but I really want to go into this like little critiquing films that I've seen the last week kind of thing, because I've watched at least 8 movies this week and I really want to talk about them and talk to a camera about it, obviously. So look out for those if you're into films and filmmaking. So thanks guys so much. Bye.